And it's Friki de Bici, riding my bici around the streets of Valencia, Spain, just to give you an idea of how you can live here. Not that I necessarily want you to live here, but an idea of how you can do it. Last night my wife and I went for tacos at a Spanish taco chain that I will say does tacos pretty darn well. Pretty close to some of the better LA street tacos and at a more reasonable price. We stopped for a drink and some Fernet. Fernet doesn't count as alcohol. After that. And then this morning I went on a bike ride, filmed a video, and then stopped for a little refresher afterwards. So evidence of that is overlaid in this video. And now I'm riding home on my bike. And it's going to take the path of least resistance to get there. And you'll just kind of see, going from the old city in Valencia back to my neighborhood, which is called Russafa. It's a Friday, it's a holiday, it's the middle of August, it's really hot, it's 32 degrees Celsius. But there is a little breeze, and then of course even a bit more of a breeze when you're riding your bike. In addition to the central market which we just passed, there's a mercadillo with a whole bunch of stuff. Usually I'm coming into the old city this way, which means I'm going with the traffic. Right now, I'm going against the traffic. Pero no pasa nada. In just a moment, we're going to be with the traffic again. And on one of my favorite home stretches here in this city, riding toward the train station and into Russafa. Now, while this isn't a short, it's not going to be a very long video, because it's a super quick and efficient ride. Going at a healthy, brisk pace, the equivalent of a brisk walk, but certainly not hammering it, so to speak. Taking some shortcuts, but again, not doing it in a way that I'm a bike messenger trying to get a package to an office before 1 o'clock. That's one job that doesn't exist anymore, right? That we don't talk about. The bike messenger. I wanted to be a bike messenger so bad, particularly when I lived in San Francisco. Never happened. So we catch this light, which slows us down in a... Well, maybe it doesn't slow us down because we can go through this light. It's a holiday. Traffic's light today. A lot of stuff is closed. But never happened, so I would just ride my bike through the streets of San Francisco considerably more aggressively than I do here, pretending that I was a bike messenger. The ultimate stress and anxiety relief. But yeah, I don't think the job exists anymore, right? Like, maybe there's like one bike messenger in New York City or something. I don't know. You tell me. This is where my pedal fell off the other day. I talked about it in another video. Yeah, you can noticeably see like the traffic is kind of like non-existent right now compared to what it normally is. because of the holiday. And like that, we are back in the neighborhood. Seems like such a small city, and if you look at it from a perspective of how far you have to go to travel places, it is. But if you measure it, which we never measure the size of cities this way, and we really should, if you measure it in terms of density, this is actually a large city. Measuring in length or in distance versus measuring in density is one of the big mistakes that we make as people who live in places, particularly people who live in places in the United States. So there we are, back in Russafa, done. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please support the project at one of the links in the description below. This is Friki de Bici. I'm gonna go cool off. I accomplished my goal.